Okay, so you have just come out of, so just in case people haven't been able to read it, I'm just going to quickly go over just the bit pertaining to what you have to do. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so he's got you at his place as he normally does. Normally has a whole group of them. It's a quite nicely appointed apartment. It even has a very small glass house. He has his own flora. He's got a nice big huge patio where he's got a barbecue where most of your parties happen, which have a shield that goes over the top of them for bad rain and that sort of stuff. Anyway, he's there, so he's talking to guys. He's assigning you to this new run. You'll be travelling between Baku and Lane in the Astala subsector. It's a long haul run, but I trust you can deliver. So what he's doing is, and we've got to work out your actual wages. He's giving you an extra 15% on the wages for the run, and he's increased your spec trading tonnage to 10%, which Jerry's already worked out to mean 8 ton. That means that's the amount of tonnage you guys can use to speculative trade on whatever you want to do. The logistics have mostly been worked out over the last 6 months. I'm not expecting too much trouble, but as always, proceed with caution and don't get too cocky, as he winks at Jacob. And get home safe. Brother has the manifest to be picked up and delivered. It should be a 9 jump out and 9 jump back in. Given a week at the stage stop. Yep. That's about 36 weeks, give or take. Brother will have all the clearance and permissions filed and ready to deploy. Jacob, you and Victor will have the codes to activate and release the locks on Brother once he detects you're in the system. There's a standard 100,000 credits and gold bars in the safe in the ship's locker, the forward ship's locker, and that's to be used for any unforeseen costs. So everything is Brother will be able to prepay everything if you're in the appropriate systems, okay? If he can't find that you're in the appropriate systems, he's not going to issue anything. Standard biosecurity measures will be in place. Victor, go over the ship's locker and determine if anything else needs refurbishment before you leave in 2 days. Don't have to tell you boys and girls how big this next extension of the business is to all of us. Okay, business over. He let's kick back and relax. He moves over and turns the music up, and he moves over to become the master of the barbecue. You grab a beer and look out over Baku, all in its shiny, blinky lights. You don't know if you're going to miss the place, or you should, but you are sure looking forward to the extra credits. The run is there. I will copy it and paste it into the if it does its little job, the Roll20 chat window. That's your run. So you've got 2 days. Basically, you've been organising stuff, just moving around the place, and you basically have been going over the manifests. You've been on the ship checking it out, moving between the ship and wherever you guys stay or live or whatever. Most of you probably would have at least a average level of subsistence. Some of you might have a bit better luck with your money. So we just need to finally work out the costs for your crew. So Jacob, you have pilot 3, correct?
Yes.
So you are getting, normally you'd get 7,200. You've got to add 15% onto that.
So 15% of 7,200 or 15% of 6,000?
No, you get 7,200 because you have an extra
level
2 levels. 3. Yeah, you have an extra 2 levels.
I get 10% for a level extra, yes.
Yeah. So, Stav, what's your level of navigation?
Whoops. Let me go back to the sheets. My top skill is computer 3, navigation 2.
2. Okay, you get 5,500 times 1.15. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm getting 8,280 credits.
Yeah, yep.
For my salary.
Yep. That's all cool. Okay, Victor. You are the chief engineer, and your engineering skill is 2?
2.
2? Yeah. Okay, so you're gaining 4,800 times 1.15.
4,800 times 1.15 is 5520.
Cool. Daniel, you're getting, I think, you're level 1 in engineering.
Yes, I am.
Yep. You're getting 4,000 times 1.15 for this run. Okay, then we come to the gunners and the medics. So, Jen, your character starts off with a standard 2,000, but you've got medic 2, is that correct?
1.
1, okay, so 2,000. And but you're also standing in as gunner.
Yeah.
Because they are actually practice-wise exclusive to each other. You're not a medic while you're trying to shoot the guns. You won't be suffering the issue that people who do 2 positions do, like your skills go down. So you've got both skill levels. So you gain 3. You've got 3,000 all up because you've got gunner 1. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Yep. 3,000 times 1.15 is your total salary for the month. So remember, it's going to take 36 weeks to get there and back. And
Wait, 3,000 times what?
3,000 times 1.15
1.15 is salary. For
Yep.
how? For what? Like a month?
for a month. Yeah. So that will be issued from brother when the month rolls around.
Alright.
So the starting point will be obviously day 1, but that's not for another day or so. So we've got your salaries all done, everything's ready. So you're just doing your prep work on Baku. Also, you guys are in. I want to pick the right area.
Did
Jen,
Victor
I
get to
sent you
make
a
a
whisper. Have you
streetwise roll?
seen that in the Roll20 chat room? I sent you a whisper message.
Okay.
So that's the hub hex you're in. Jerry, do you want to say something?
Yes, I wanted to ask if Victor made the streetwise roll to see if we could score us
Oh,
in combat.
that's happening. That's happening as we go. So, Jen and Daniel, you might not have been there. Victor's found out he's got streetwise, so he can gain access to some military type weapons armor if he's lucky enough. So,
to get the streetwise +1 roll, 2d +1.
in a second, but I just need to know how much you want to sweeten the roll by. So, how much is he going out and carousing, trying to find the right people, and then we'll see if he can get something with a decent price. So, how much money do you want to put into knowing that you're going for combat armor, and that usually priced at what? Sorry?
20,000.
Yep.
I'll go up to 25k, so I'll go another quarter. I'll go a quarter on the top. So
Rightio.
they're usually 20,000, so we'll push it to 25. So
Okay.
if I have to, but you should see if I can get it for base or not too. See if
Oh, I'm going to do that, but I just need to know what you're prepared to pay, because it's all about schmoozing and greasing the wheels and all that sort of stuff.
We'll smooth them with $5,000.
Yep, that's all cool.
On the dollar.
That's all cool. Yep. Anyone else want any military type armor or equipment? So the sort of equipment we're talking about would be like hand grenades, TDX.
Does anybody have any a spare 100 or 1,500? I would like to purchase some reflect armor, and I don't have the money.
Oh, right.
I'll give him the money. I'll
Yep.
give you the money.
Excuse me.
My total.
Thank
Buy
you.
yourself some
Cool.
reflect. I'll take it off my total right now.
Sweet. Okay. Radio.
So, what, like hand grenades and what? What was
Yeah.
So,
TDX.
yeah,
TDX is a
reflect
special
studio.
explosive device. What it does is it doesn't explode in a burst. It explodes on a plane, and usually it's perpendicular to gravity, so it basically cuts things in half. It's very nasty.
Oh.
It's a short range, but it blasts out like almost like a cutting blade almost. Sort of, that's how it does its job. That sort of stuff. Combat armor, which is kind of like armored vac suits. Yeah.
Combat armor is like a battle dress, except it doesn't boost your stats to make you more powerful. It's not powered like a
or allow
battle
you
dress
to
doubles
have
all your stats for combat.
yeah, or allow you to have
A
fusion
combat
man
armor-
portables.
Yeah, gravity and everything. Yeah,
Yep.
that's why it's 10 times the cost.
Yep.
And it's
Oh,
a higher tech level.
But it's
We
really
don't have that
safe.
kind of money. We don't have that kind of money. But
Although
they both defend equally on the
Yep.
on the modifier.
Yep.
They're
So-
the same in defense.
it's just whether or not, Jen, you want Garen to try to get, if you've got the money. I don't know how much money you've got.
I have some money, yeah.
Yep. So normally it costs about 20,000, but you're going to have to put in above that to see whether or not Victor can grease enough wheels to get in a set, and then hope for the best that it's going to be cheaper.
No, I'm
what you
okay,
hope.
I'm fine.
Okay, cool. Okay, Victor, it looks like you're finding a set of combat armor.
Alrighty.
She can't have combat armor anyways because she doesn't have vac suit.
Vac-suit 0.
Vac suit 0 works for combat armor. I thought you
Yep.
had to have vac suit 1.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, you gotta have vac suit 1 for. Vac suit 0 works for basic vac suit, but vac suit 1 is for battle dress combat armor.
That's
Yep.
fine.
Okay, Victor,
Mm-hmm.
are you doing anything to grease the wheels, or are you just going to make the roll?
Yeah, I've got Streetwise 0. I could put 1,000 credits in.
Okay.
Looking around.
Right, thank you. Make your roll,
Okay.
and I'll tell you, I've got a
6
bonus in
plus
mind.
0.
Yep.
That's an 8.
Look at that, with a slightly bonus on top of that.
Alright.
Nice. So you scored us combat armor.
Yes, now I just got to make the roll first of all,
Am I paying
to
base or am I paying
see
25?
what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a slightly less than base. It is used.
Okay, it's still solid though, right?
As far as you can tell, yeah. As far as Victor can tell, yeah.
I'll use my
They freak the
mechanical
guy
skill
out,
to
right?
check it.
So basically, you'll get it for 18,000 credits.
18,000 each. So how many do we buy? I'm buying one for me.
Just one. That's all he was after. One.
Always after for me. Okay, well
Yeah.
we'll buy it. I'll subtract the 18,000 from my credits.
Yep.
And I'll add it.
Okay.
Hold on.
So you're moving about Baku, either refitting the ship or checking what you've got. So Gunners, Red Shirt, and Garen will probably be checking over and loading on the freight that you're heading out. Your first stop is Levanta 9. And you're going to be supplying a whole lot of supplies for Tarrant Conglomerate, which is a corporation that is on Baku but operates a mining concern on Levanta. So you guys have checked that everything's up and running. You've got a full cargo bay apart from the 6 tons that somebody might want to look at for speculative trade if and when you want to do that. The ship is loaded with life support. 6 tons.
10%, 6 tons. It's a 63-ton cargo hold. So we could look at that and pool our money. So since we have 6 tons, what exactly does Jupiter have us hauling?
Your first run is to Levanta, and that is just a whole lot of different supplies. So you've got mechanical parts, you've got tools, you've got food, you've got luxury items, electronics, just a whole lot of things to keep the concern going.
Okay.
Yep.
But we have 6 tons, and Levanta is okay.
Yeah, I think she's a
0706.
She's a 2 jump, yeah. I'm going to put up a subsector map each time, so I just got to find it. But I just want to get to.
I have your image of the sector. I just larged it on my screen.
Cool.
And could you post the stats for Levantar again in the feed at least?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find.
Let's see what the difference is between Baku and Levantar, and I would probably talk to Jen or hook up with
Garam.
Jen's character, Garam, yeah, and see if we can, because she's got admin 1. And we can make a purchase maybe.
No, that was the dead one. I don't have admin. That was my
you don't
other
have admin?
character. No, that was the other one. Yeah.
What are your skills again? You have Gunner 1, Medical 1, Jack OT, Pilot 1, and Air Ref 1? Or no?
Not Air Ref, Vehicle Grav.
Same thing. Grab vehicle, Air Ref.
Yeah, Mechanical 1, Medic 1, Gunnery 1, Jack of all trades 1, Vehicle Grav 1, and Pilot 1.
And yeah, okay, I got you right. Air Ref and Grab are the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, yeah. Let me see, Levantar. So we don't have anybody with admin skill then, do we? Or
Victor's got admin. Victor has admin.
Victor's the guy then.
There you go.
Yeah.
Levantar 9, C 469510-9, gas giant, and it's non-industrial.
Non-industrial. Well, we're on a heavy populated sort of industrial world. Right?
Baku is no. Baku actually doesn't have any classification.
Okay. Well, there's still stuff we could buy that might be worthwhile if we could pool our money and split the profits for that. We got 6 tons to play with. We might as well capitalize on that before we take off and see if we can pick something up that's worth anything.
Okay, are you all from Baku? Can I have a question?
Everyone, I think, bar Victor.
Victor's from
Okay,
somewhere else.
so I am from Baku as well.
Yep.
So that's where I okay.
Originate
Just
from.
trying to place myself here.
Yep. No, that's all cool.
So, and then I just took a job from this guy.
You've been working for him for a couple of years.
Okay, for a couple of years.
Yeah. And
what's his name again?
Keller, Keller, Jupiter.
Keller, Jupiter. Okay. And we've been like selling and buying cargo kind of thing?
Well, what you do is you're basically glorified delivery boys and girls. You pirate his ship to get stuff there and take it back or whatever. Part of the deal is he gives over a small percentage, usually 5% of the complete cargo hold, for you guys to do your own speculative trade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we transport cargo.
Pretty much. You don't transport people.
We're fast traders.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we transferred cargo for a percentage. All right. Cool. Just trying to wrap my brain around.
That's all cool. Okay, guys. So, Jacob, who you taking Victor and anyone else with you to the...
I would want to take Victor and anybody else who wants to. Let's go to the trading center. We've got 6 tons to spare. And anybody... Well, I've got... After all my purchases, I have 25,350 credits left. So that's where I got left. Anybody who's got any credits, 50,000 or something, that wants to pool in on some cargo, or if I have to, I'll buy it. But I don't want to leave that 6 tons empty. Let's see if we can get something we can make some money.
Well, I can come. I didn't buy that many things. I can come.
Yep.
And see what happens.
Okay. Anyone's welcome to come. Who's coming to the trade center? Let's see what we have to offer. But we definitely need Victor.
Are we allowed to bring weapons?
Remember, you can wear weapons, but not openly.
Okay. So
and weapons, the only weapons that are not allowed, just give me a second, are laser weapons. If you're in possession of laser weapons, you're in big trouble. If you're in possession of machine guns or automatic rifles, you're in trouble. But submachine guns are okay. Pistols and revolvers are okay. Shotguns are okay, and any bladed weapon at the moment is okay.
Okay, well then I will bring my blade.
Cool.
I'm wearing cloth armor and my reflect. I have my 2 auto pistols and my cutlass.
Okay.
Yes, so yes, I'm wearing my cloth armor with reflect, and I'm bringing my blade in my jacket with that shoulder sheath be inside the jacket.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. And Victor, you just taking yourself?
Yeah, I will be bringing along a carbine rifle and maybe a, yeah, I guess that, and I will be willing to chip in 15,000 into the
Well, see what you get first. We'll see what if you can afford
Yeah,
it.
we'll see what we get first, man.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't trust me.
So you walk around, you get over there without any issue because I've already rolled the encounter rolls and no one's managed to hook up with the police, which is great because it usually means a bad thing. You have seen some shady customers along the way, so you've tried to keep in the light, well lit, more busier parts of the travel ways. You've made it to one of the trade hubs. There's several hundreds actually located all over the planet, but they're all interlinked. You just have got to your local one. And after a short time, you do find 3 cargoes that are available, but it looks like only 2 might be viable given the cost of the third one. So, but the third one is the best one. The ones that you do find are polymers, wood, and machine tools. So the polymers normally go for a base price of 7,000 credits, and there are 48.
We can't buy that. We'd have to break it up.
Yep, 48 ton.
And the wood.
The wood.
There's no non. What's the last one?
The wood. Hang on. The wood is 4, 5, 9 tons, and the last one is machine tools. So the wood costs 1,000 base price. The machine tools cost 750,000 base price, and there's 30 tons of that.
Okay. Well, we don't know how the wood would fare there. Tell us a little bit about the planet that we know about it, because the only thing really, polymers, there's no rating. It sells higher on a rich world, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's 10,000 a ton. We'd have to break that up, so we would take a penalty. How many tons of wood is there, did you say?
There were 9. It's another break.
That's 3 tons too much. We might be screwed on cargo this time.
Well,
There's nothing. It really looks good.
yeah, I'm just trying to get it to you. Okay, just loading in the planet now, or the map. So Levanta, there we go. She's mostly water, and you've got your scale there too, guys. So they're mining the sea, not the land.
Well, maybe the wood. For 1,000 a ton? What would it be? What would a purchase be if we break up the wood? Because we only have
10% on top.
Could they already have wood if they're non-industrial? We might go with the more high-tech items.
It's for 6,000 credits. It's worth a stab. Victor and I can go halfers on it. Split the profits if we make it. 6,000 credits. I'd say Victor could do it. Were you going to give him a -1 to the roll, or a straight 2D roll, or what?
Well, remember, the buying price is always just whatever I roll. The selling price is whatever your admin person with their roll and their skill get. Okay. So, the person, and you've got to pay 10% if you're breaking it of the final price. So, this person on Baku is trying to get...
Victor makes the roll, right?
No, I make the roll. It's a buying roll, not a selling roll. He's trying to sell each ton for 800 credits.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's already 80%, man.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to sell it for 800 credits a ton, but then you add 10% if we break it, so that's 90%.
No, it's 8 times 6. That's the cost to you, and then 10% of that cost is what the extra you've got to pay to break it, the original set.
Oh, okay.
So 8 times 6 is not sure what.
4,800 credits.
Thank you. 4,800 credits, and add another 480 on top of that. That's your total price.
5,280 credits.
5,280 credits. Sure. What do you say, Victor? What do you want to buy it?
And
I don't care.
Helen and Garen also is coming. I don't know if Garen's got some money to put into this if she wants.
Oh, sorry. That's my name. I'm not used
Yeah.
to my name yet.
Sorry, that's all right. That's okay.
Yes. How much do I have to put to get my cut in on this?
What was the total, please, Pierre? 500.
5,280.
So divide that by 3.
Yeah.
So 5,280.
I'll tell you. You have 13. You have
1760.
1,280?
1760.
Yeah, 1760.
1760 each.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what it comes down to. Okay, I'll buy it. We'll buy it. Are we in? Does everybody have 1760?
Yeah, I have 1760.
Cool. Okay, you guys are doing a bit of speculative trade on the side.
So we'll split that. We'll split it 3 ways based on the profits or whatever it comes back at. You can sell it. See what Victor does. I'll subtract
Okay,
it.
I've just put it in there, so I've got a reference. 3 at 1760, wood 60 tons. Cool, 6 tons rather, not 60. Okay, so you're loading that up. So you're welcome back. You're deciding to meet with the rest of the crew, perhaps at one of your favourite eateries. Just as your last day here, you're going to be taken off early, sometime about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Just where you've been scheduled to take off. So last night on Baku. It's sort of mid to late afternoon. You spend some time at your favourite eatery. You might be talking about what sort of stuff you want to do on the last night, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, can you bunker down with someone for a few, maybe an hour?
If you want to, if they want you to be with them.
Well, it's not anybody in the crew.
No, good. You can do, and that's a very good routine to establish.
I don't shit where I eat, buddy.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay, so Garen is probably thinking, I'll flick these guys off and I'll try to find some local talent and enjoy the night.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Jacob would probably be in that type of game too. I would say.
Yeah, and we know what Victor's doing. He's not touching anybody because they're all too much looking like humans.
Yeah.
Just guys, so you guys know, there is everyone's got a little foible. Jacob is a little bit of a woman's man. Victor has this thing about coffee that everyone knows about. He also has this thing about having sexual relationships with alien races.
Yeah.
So it's got him into some issues sometimes. And Garen, unfortunately, you're usually the person that's going to have to fix things up if something's caught.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's got to have their thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stick with humans.
Yeah, and most people would say that's a good idea, but you know,
Yeah.
Victor's tried some very interesting things.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun playing.
Victor got space gonorrhea.
Yeah, one stage he just
That was a different game, though. This is a whole different game.
Yeah.
Yeah, different Victor,
that's
different
gone.
timeline.
It's the past.
Yeah. We'll just see what he does this time. Okay. So you're all like about to head off. And now, does anyone have tactics?
I don't think Red Shirt might.
Oh, I'll have it red shirt. I'll have a look at him.
Red Shirt might. He was a military guy.
Yeah.
What does Jack
But I
of all
don't think
trades
any of the
cover?
rest of us do.
It won't cover tactics, unfortunately, because it's a level 0.
What does it kind of cover?
Jack of all trades covers every other skill in the book. You can attempt it at level 0, but the impacts that have on you is: do you have enough time to try it without the skill? Do you have enough equipment to try it without the skill? That's where you might get a positive or negative modifier from what you're attempting to do.
Okay, and
Yep.
if I explain it creatively, I might.
You might get a
benefit
bonus
from
for
it?
it. Yeah, you might.
Okay.
Very much so.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yep. No tactics on Redshirt. Brawling rifle, mech, survival, streetwise, computer, recon, auto rifle, gunnery, blade, and vac 0. All the others with level 1.
But Recon's a good skill, though.
Yep.
Down the road.
So make sure you're going to ask him to actually, Jerry, Give me a 2d6. I'm going to use it as a recon -1. It's more of an
You want me
awareness
to
thing.
roll for Victor?
Yep.
2d6?
2d6, no bonus, no penalty.
7.
Okay. Red shirt or whoever shall be red shirt, hoping that the character has a similar skill set. You've all come to, he's the combat specialist sort of thing in the team. You've all come to trust in his instincts. So as you're getting up, he sort of taps you on the shoulder and says, something's not quite right. I don't know.
Well, I would definitely appeal interest. Now, is this the morning before we left?
This is the late afternoon. You're all of you are together at your eatery, and you're leaving to go away do your last things that night. So I just need to know what Stav and Denver have come equipped with. So Stav,
I haven't really paid for gear yet, but I have to leave the laser carbine at home since it's a laser.
Yep.
Or on the ship since it's a laser, and pretty much don't have anything special. No weapons. I'm trusting to the civilized, heavily policed urban area.
Okay, you did. No. Sorry, no. I don't mean to say. So any armor?
A blade.
A blade?
Armor, a blade. I didn't decide what kind of armor I would reasonably have. Maybe I'll probably buy the cloth and reflect is usually what people get, isn't it?
Yep.
I'll pay for that.
Okay, so cloth reflect and a blade, not any kind of blade, but the specific blade. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't get a specific skill, so I'll call it a blade.
Okay, the blade. Yep. And Denver, what is Denver coming out in?
Cloth armor, reflect armor. If I cannot carry the submachine gun,
You can. It's actually allowable. It's as long as it's not openly displayed. It's weird, but you can.
right? Well, then I'll have a submachine gun,
Okay.
and he has his blade
Okay.
and his revolver.
Okay. Sweet as. Okay. So you guys are definitely packing heat, so you can at least give yourself some ability to defend. But Red Shirt's picked something up on his radar. He doesn't know what yet. So what do you guys? So you're not out of the eatery yet.
Okay, Jacob, right now, Jacob still has the same gear because we just came back from the trade centers. Cloth reflect, 2 auto pistols, and the blade. Jacob was just about ready to look at his black book to see one of his many girlfriends he was going to call for the evening. Since Baku is his homeworld, and he's a pretty suave talking kind of guy. He's a smooth talker. So he was just about ready to start looking like who he's going to call to get up with before he leaves. And then he would look up and look at Red Shirt and go, what do you mean? And now with his streetwise and intelligence, he's concerned, he's aware, even ready to grab a pistol if need be, and he's on alert because he trusts Red Shirt.
Radio.
So I'm looking around the room or the eatery that we're in.
Okay. Give me a flat 2d6.
Flat 2d6, is this for me or for Red Shirt?
You.
I
For
rolled
you.
an 8.
8. Okay. Just beyond the exit to the eatery you're in, you can see some individuals. Frozen Watch.
Hey, how are you guys? I'm sorry I'm late. I just got off of work and it's Friday.
That's okay. So
Hey,
Richard.
Friday. Woohoo!
Richard.
Yes,
Is
right
this
here.
Red Shirt?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Richard.
Hi, Richard.
All right.
Welcome.
Cut him in. Cut him in.
Yeah. Are you able to get into Roll20?
I'm logging in now, sir.
Sweet as.
Excellent.
What we've done is we've had to put in a previous character into the game, so we.
That's fine. That'll work for me. Right
Yeah,
there.
and what we'll do is hang on, just trying to give you that.
that character?
Yeah, just for now. And what we'll do is when you'll see him, don't expect having all that gear on him. I haven't edited him. But when you get in, you'll see his skills are all good. Don't worry about the really weird things like if he's got point somethings on them. Don't worry about that. You've got his stats. You've got his skills. No. He's I'll explain later, perhaps after the game, if you're able to stay on for a little bit.
Oh my God! Did he really post that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm changing my name. Watt.
What?
Sorry? What have I missed?
Oh, I posted that
I don't know.
Richard and red shirt sound very similar.
Ah,
It might
See
confuse.
now what is it? Now what does it say in Discord?
Richard's Adventure.
It's just a nickname.
Richard is
It's
Richard.
gonna stick now.
Richard
You know it's gonna
Richard.
stick.
Okay, is this your name? Richard?
No, he wants
No,
something
no,
else because
Richard.
it seems too similar.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to use that character? And
He is for the now. For now, yeah.
I
Okay,
changed my name. That's okay from the original character in another timeline.
He's a good character, man. You're one of our gunners. Run it.
Okay,
Yeah.
34,
Oh,
social of 3. He's got a B in education. He's smart. Oh, look at his intelligence. That
Okay, he
sucks.
loves the guy. All right, we're good.
We're good.
Red
ready.
shirt
He's in
used to be
love.
played. Red shirt used to be played by Sid, so would we be giving Sid something else if Sid ever comes back?
I don't know if Sid's coming back for the game, Eddie. But
Never?
we'll see.
Wow,
We'll see.
okay.
Yeah. In the future. So the situation you find yourself in, it's the last night on Baku.
Okay.
If you're in the window, you can see Baku at the top, and it's basically a planet-wide city. And you're going to head to this place called Laventa tomorrow. I'll explain all the backstory later. But basically, you're at the eatery, you're about to all go your separate ways for the last night to kick up your heels or just relax or whatever. Some of you might have wanted to go back to the ship just to be on board and just settle in or whatever. You get up, red shirt at the moment. Red shirt is or was the combat specialist in the group, and people tend to trust his instincts. You got up and you got a feeling something's not quite right. And you told the group, Jacob,
I've
who
got
is
a bad
the
feeling about this.
something like, yeah, Jacob, the pilot, has sort of questions, say, what is it? And he's going to scan. He's seen a group of people he thinks may be an issue. I'll describe them to you, and then you can come up with whatever you think. So these guys, middle-aged, most of them. They are relatively nondescript. They're wearing like black jackets or brown jackets or stuff like that. They are sort of largish jackets, much the way that your clothes are largish to hide weapons. And that seems to be a prevalent thing around the
What's the
place.
tech law around here?
The law level is 3,
like
the
3
tech
and
level is
12.
F.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're all wearing most reflect and cloth, and I've got 2 auto pistols with me and a cutlass. And
Yeah, everyone's got weapons, so you're all okay there.
Yeah.
So, for red shirt, I'll just say that you've got access to his. What have we got here? He's got names for everything. Probably he would have his auto pistols and his body pistol with him, or his revolver, and his blade.
Okay.
Armor-wise,
Cloth armor. it
cloth
says.
armor. Yep. That's it. He doesn't have any reflect at the moment, so that's what you've got at the moment. Cloth armor. Okay.
So I'm carrying Mother Superior and the Archbishop. Okay.
Yeah. If that's you don't have to call them that. That's just he got into naming
No,
everything.
I can definitely get into this character.
Okay, cool. Okay, so beg pardon. Jacob is indicated to the group around about because it's like the eatery you're in is like glass, so you can sort of see in and out that sort of stuff. You can see out into the skyline, which is all blinking lights and cityscape, because there's no such thing as flora or fauna here. These guys are around about, so you walk out into a wide corridor of around about 20 feet, which is a thoroughfare that people walk through. If you were to turn left, which some of you would be going, these guys are around about, and there's about 5 of them. These guys are in a group. They're around about 20 meters down the way.
So they're 20 meters away.
Outside, yeah. So, but they seem to be interested in you people in particular, not the eatery itself. Don't forget, This could be a hit on the eater itself. It might not necessarily be a thing to you, but you, red shirt, sense something. You've seen some evidence, that sort of thing. Just don't.
When I was looking in their direction, do I notice any eyes looking in our direction?
You do.
How thick is our table, and will our table flip over?
Your table's a lightweight aluminium thing, so it's not going to probably be much use to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there chairs or anything around, any place where we can dive to take cover? Anything solid? That's what I'm looking for right now.
Nothing that you would say. The servery, where the food comes out, that's about your most solidest place from the look of things.
So from where we're sitting, we don't have any cover.
You've got minimal cover. That's it, pretty much.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
No, I'll let the other gentleman go first, and then I'll go next.
Okay. Anyone else want to know? Anyone else want to roll anything to see if they can do anything while you've been alerted? Anyone got any skills you think might be useful?
I've got Streetwise, which with unskilled and jack of all trades works out to -2. I can show my ineptitude with the underclass of this planet.
Well,
But
jack of all trades is worth a 2d6 roll, and you never know what your luck's going to be.
Okay, let's see if my macro works. Oh no, it doesn't work that way. Streetwise, it's not on. Okay, never mind. 2d6 -2.
So we're just trying to figure out if something's going on.
Yep, you're trying to take in your environment and see. So, Jen, if you want to do your jack of all trades, just a flat 2d6.
Crap.
Okay, right. Stav doesn't even know where the people are. Garen, you also pick them up. Yeah, they're looking suspicious to you too. You also can add a little bit of information. You can see that one of them, the jacket flaps open a little bit, and just at that time you can see that one of them's definitely got a blade on them.
It's okay, I have a blade. I have 2 blades.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're ready to rumble, bitch.
Now, whether that's with you,
eyes open.
that's either with you or somebody else. You're not sure.
Oh yeah, okay. I got my back up. My eyes are twitching.
Yep. So there's 3 of you. Yep. Victor.
Yeah. I would maybe suggest we try to cross the street while keeping an eye on them, see if they're we're at
a restaurant sitting at a table, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And they're in the restaurant?
No, they're outside.
They're
outside.
Oh, so we don't really have to engage then.
Not yet. No, you could all exit the door and turn right.
Quick.
Okay,
so I'd say I wouldn't want to turn my back on them. I think we should go across the street and see what they do. If their focus goes back on the restaurant, they're after somebody in there, we can just go. If their eyes follow us, then maybe we can get into an alley or something.
Okay, yeah, hold on though. My thing is, we are just about to go on a venture the following morning, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, who are they to us for us to get ourselves into some shit?
Well, we don't know. They may be targeting us because they're an operative against Jupiter Keller, and they may know we work for Jupiter Keller. Or they may be there to rob the place, but there's something wrong about them.
Yes, there are too many parameters, though. How do we know that we are even on their radar? Why don't we sit here and watch them a little bit?
If they're going to shoot up the restaurant, then we would be in the crossfire.
We don't know that yet. We don't want to trigger them to do something that they wouldn't normally be doing, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to be ducks either.
No, I know, but there's too many variables. Why don't we just give it a minute and watch to see what they do? We don't want to trigger an action that they wouldn't normally have done anyway because of our... Is there a
hallway or a back door or a bathroom or something?
Red Shirt's already looking for a back door.
I've been asking about that.
So, Red Shirt,
yes, sir.
I'm going to say, give me a recon roll. It's the closest thing I can think of that you're trying to find a different exit. Yep.
2D plus 1.
I'm going to see if I have the skill, otherwise...
you got recon. You do have recon.
What is it, 1 or 2?
I think it's a 1.
1.2. I have 2 skill points in it, so it's 1.2.
Yeah.
Rounded down, it's still 1. I feel better. Okay.
I'll explain how those things work.
Points away.
No, I remember. Is it 100 before it gets to the next level?
No.
Nope.
Well, kind of, but not. But I'll tell you about it later. Okay.
Just roll damage.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. There is. You can sort of see through the servery into the kitchen, and there does appear to be some door that you can exit out the back.
All right.
Daniel, does your character have any combat-y apart from weapon skills?
Just a high dexterity.
High dexterity. Okay, sweet. And I think everyone else who's wanted to have a try has had a try. Yep. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I would say we'd follow Red Shirt and head for the back door pronto and keep our eye on them and see if their eyes follow us as we do.
Yeah, I agree.
And then probably get our weapons ready.
Yeah. Well, Richard's just excused himself and walking out the back, trying to anyway.
I always choose a temp because I
Yep.
always feel like it's God modding.
Yep.
Okay, so you would just leave the team then there without telling us you're leaving.
No, we're gonna follow.
I did. I did excuse myself, but as I've worked in the military, I'm not going to say, "Hey, squad leader, I'm going to go ahead and flank them." I'm just going to help and support my team.
Cool.
So hopefully you guys will see that instead of me abandoning you. Hopefully you'll have enough trust that I'm going to be like the cavalry and flank them.
Okay.
I don't really know you very well.
We're going to be following you.
That's the reason why I'm the red shirt, Miss Jen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think we're going to be following you because this is a really bad place for us. There's no cover for us.
Okay, Victor, as you get up to follow him, I don't know if everyone else is or not, but as you get up and you start following him and you guys start to move towards the back, those of you who have had eyes on this group of 5 individuals, you see them pretty much get active real quick. They are moving fast towards the restaurant. It would seem they are looking for you.
Get up.
Yep.
Can we go?
Okay, so you guys are pushing through the you go through the kitchen. Unfortunately, you went in through the outdoor, which of course creates huge issues for the poor waiters who are coming through that door, and the food is going everywhere.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Am I wearing
just setting the scene. Yeah. Well, you were getting there when the rest of the group sort of started pushing you forward. They took your movement as a let's leave, not a wait for me to flank. But that's okay. You can talk to them a bit more later on. But anyway, you're in the kitchen when the other guys are in the entranceway. You can hear the kerfuffle as they are making their way past the maitre d', or whatever his name is. I can't remember what that person does.
All right. I look. Is there a big counter or something with solid bullet cover that we can?
The counter actually isn't, no. But you're in the kitchen. You're beyond that.
In the kitchen, I mean, yeah.
And there are people all over the places. There are auto chefs. There are servers. There are preparers. There's lots of appliances. There's a couple of tables that aren't like movable. They're actually bolted to the floor. But there is a door at the back that you can perhaps find egress to get out of the back. These guys are coming in the front by the time you guys are all in and the door's flap. You've got a couple of servers on the floor, food all over the place. Careful not to slip, everyone. As you go past the kitchen, just need to tell you guys, as you go past the kitchen, any one of you could grab one very nice carving knife should you decide to.
Oh, I love knives. I'll take it.
Right. There's several of them, but you know.
I've got my cutlass already anyways.
Yeah.
But,
I don't think
my concern is there something, what I'm thinking, Steve, well, Denver's got high dex and he's got a submachine gun. Is there something we can get behind and position ourselves when they come into the kitchen? We can fire at them.
At the moment, there is some very light cover.
We are not going to engage. We have a mission in the morning. We just got to get the hell out of here and get to our ship. I'm not getting into any fights.
Okay. So that's what Garen is doing. She's made her step. Yep.
You're headed for the back door. And what's everybody else doing? I'm following Red Shirt's lead because I trust his ability. I've got my auto pistols drawn now.
That's so cool.
But effective range is 6 meters or less. I mean, I'm going to have a penalty, and we don't know what kind of armor they're wearing. But I have pistol too, but I don't have a dex bonus. But I don't have a dex negative either.
Okay.
So I got a plus.
Rightio. So red shirt is indicating for you guys. I'm taking it from what you've written in there, Richard. Is that he's indicating you guys leave by the back exit while he's going to provide cover.
Yep. Thank you, Richard.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Denver
I'm not
is.
going to leave Red Shirt to himself with five guys coming in.
Be a bit more. Yeah.
That's Richard.
Yeah.
That's Richard.
Okay. So Jacob is standing there. So can I just have an order of the group that's leaving via the back door? Just give me a second to get my note paper, please. There it is.
We could really use Denver's help with that submachine gun, though, too.
Yeah, but he also might hit somebody in the restaurant, and does he really, really want to?
Exactly. You know what? This is a shit show. I'm leaving.
Then you guys might be the ones who started the fight. But anyway, so who's at the front of the line? Is it you, Victor, or you, Denver, or you, Starve?
Starve wouldn't be in the front. He's clueless. He says, hey, why are we leaving, guys? Is it because of those guys? Huh? What? Huh?
Okay.
What? Why?
So
I'm going to stand by the doorway. I want some kind of cover, and I'm going to be behind. I'm trusting that Red Shirt's got the lead, but I want to be within 5 or as they come in. I want to be positioned where I'm in maximum pistol range. I'm in short range.
Well, that may not happen, but you're with Red Shirt. That's fine. Who's going out the back door first?
Yeah. Okay. I thought Richard would go first because he's the one who.
Well, Richard's standing at the.
Okay.
Oh.
Doing a fallback position, so I am, as you guys tactically withdraw, I am covering you. So it's like your basic bounding Overwatch. You're bounding, I'm Overwatch.
Yep.
I see.
So who's first?
Me.
Okay. Garen, followed by?
I guess Victor will step back and pull out his carbine and cover from the exit door.
Okay, he's covering from the exit door. Cool. Okay, who's after Garen then?
That'll be Denver.
Denver, thank you. And then Clueless Steph.
Yeah, Clueless is just following the first guy because he was having a discussion about, Too Tall Jones, who was the guard.
Oh no, not that one again!
Get the fuck over here, you idiot! Right now.
Okay, Gavin.
So he follows the person he's trying to talk about this useless stuff to.
Yep. God. Gavin, can I get you please to roll me a d6 in roll 20, please? I roll a 1. Which is good for you.
It's initiative. He's rolling for initiative. Somebody's outside the back door.
Well, I have that carving knife that I grabbed on the way by.
If I can just get the roll, please.
Okay.
Ow.
Get a nice high number.
1D.
Just 1d6. Make it anything nice and high. Will serve you very well here.
And you get 2 rounds, 2 attacks. And that should give the group initiative too. And Mantar's right with you, right? Because I'm in between the door and Red Shirt, facing the other way. You're going out the door.
Yep, there's 2 doors. But don't worry. Just need that die roll, please, Jen.
Jen, 1d6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's all cool. That's all cool. Just 1d6, please. Beautifully rolled. Okay, Jen, you come out being on high alert.
I am. I got the carving knife that I grabbed.
Yep. You come out into like a service way. Down the service way, around about 20 meters to your left, you quickly look left and right. You see a flash. And it's then that you realize someone's got a laser rifle pointed at you. Quickly turning the other way, you see somebody duck around about another Yep, another 15 meters down the other side. You're in a small tunnel around about 2 meters wide. It's an access tunnel for service for workers and that sort of stuff. That at some point it would join the main thoroughfare, but it's just a service thoroughfare, and these people are hiding in there. So, knowing that, Garen, you didn't quite pick up what the others were welding, but you know that someone down there is welding a bloody laser rifle. And they're at the moment pointing, aiming. That was your surprise round. I'm going to ask you just before, no talking, just before Garen. You got a choice. What are you going to do right now?
Well, are they close to me?
They are 20 meters down to you to your left, 15 meters down to you to your right. You've got a 2 meter wide corridor that's got no obstruction apart from this door and going into this door that you're coming out of. What are you doing?
You said there was 15 meters to your left?
To your right,
Left?
20 to your right. Yeah, 20
so
20 to your left, 15 to your right. What are you doing?
So, okay, so there's somebody 15 to my left. Oh, shit. 15 to my left?
20,
there's a
20 on your left hand, 1.5 on your right hand.
Right. Okay, I want to go to the one guy on 1.5 on my right.
So you're entering the corridor.
Yeah.
Okay. Radio. Denver. No. Denver, unfortunately you don't have any understanding of what's in the corridor as you exit as well. Coming through, I should say. Being that this is combat, I'm going to assume, but if your character doesn't do it, that's entirely up to you, sir, that you would be looking to see what's there before you leave.
Yes.
Yep. Can you give me a 2d6 roll, please, Denver? Okay. You don't see anything to your right, but to your left, you can see the muzzle of a laser rifle pointing at you, and you can see Garen moving with her back to this laser rifle. Are you wanting to do anything?
Yes. Right at the end of the service way with automatic fire.
Okay, down toward
Where I saw that muzzle pointed at us.
Okay, rightio. Remember, this is all happening at one time. But okay, so you're spraying. So you're doing the full two lots of damagey things, hopefully, to hit him. Okay, sorry, I just need to get to my thing. Where are we? Here they are. Here they are. So we've got that. So here
You get the bonus for Dex +2.
Yep.
Yep. So weapon table. So submachine gun gets a total of -3 for his armor, and you are at short range. +3.
Good.
So -3 +3 is 0, plus your skill level.
He doesn't have skill, but he gets the +2 Dex.
Which is the advantage. Yep.
Yeah.
And this guy gets to shoot at reflect -8 +2 -6. It's very unlikely he's going to hit. So if you'll just excuse me, I'm going to roll for the bad guy.
Hope you fail. Nothing personal.
Of course not.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
very
you
unlikely
got
he's
fail.
going
You got
to
reflect
succeed.
on. You got reflect on. You're good.
No. Double ones. Okay.
It worked.
Radio. So Garen, over your left shoulder, suddenly there's this laser beam that burns into the roof of the causeway that you're going through. You suddenly realise the guy at the back, and then you hear Denver opening up with his submachine gun. Sir, away you go. So you've got a 0 plus your skill, plus he's got 2, so you got he's got 2 for cover, so that's a -2 all up for you. And your dex, it's a 0, sorry, because you've got high dex, don't you?
What kind of armor does he have on, the bad guy?
Well, you won't see it, but
Ask him nicely. He might tell
Okay,
you.
so you're saying I have a -2 because he's undercover?
hang on a second. Yep. Go for it.
-2, +2, 8 or higher.
0, 8 or higher. Yep, 8 or higher. Beautifully done.
Yes.
Okay, that's one hit, and then you get another roll. Because I think you're doing auto everything, not quite enough. And then you get another roll for the guy who's next to him. You get that possible hit. Where you go, sir? Oh,
Yeah.
wow, awesome. So
Okay.
you've managed to hit him once. So combat works this way, guys. First damage always goes to your endurance. Please roll your damage. And when you do damage, I'll show you what that does this time, first of all. So this is the guy with the laser rifle.
Are you doing the tough guy rule though, where I read that? Or if he goes
Kind of.
goes
Yeah. It's first damage is all applied to the endurance. Anything extra is applied on a dice per dice
Nasty.
damage where he wants to place it, and then everything after that is dice per damage where you want to place it thing. Nice.
Yeah, good job.
Okay,
Good job.
13 on this guy. 13 on this guy.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Okay, well that takes care of one dice. Holy crappy. I have got to make a roll for him. So when you get one stat below 0, you make a roll versus your and so just a 2d8 versus your original endurance score. You got to get that score or less. His ain't that great. To maintain consciousness. To maintain effectiveness. If you fail, you then get a -1 on everything, and if you get another one, it becomes worse. So he fails. Okay, so he's conscious. He ducks around, but he's at a -1 to everything. Cool. And the second guy, please. And the second guy is this guy.
I like it, Richard. I like the image. Hell
Thank you.
yeah.
Nice.
Is his
Damage.
name Papa Doc? Is that the name, or is that?
Holy.
Papa Doc was my SF name.
Okay, so I shouldn't have picked a guy with 3 endurance.
Oh.
This guy's probably going to be out. Hang on a second.